What's up, YouTube? Pastor Bob. Well, I haven't done a guitar in about a month or so. I know I did a little video on Boss Pedal that I haven't had. I've been sick as a dog. Phew, good God. I've been sick for 15 years. Thanks to my brother. You know, never covering his mouth, coughing, not wearing no mask. Oh, yeah, got me good and sick. Anyway, so make sure you pay attention to people around you this year because, man, it was bad. I've been sick for about 12 days now. Just starting to get over it. And I mean, it went from one thing to the next. So, just a heads up. If people are sick, send them home. Anyway, let's get on to the next thing on the guitars all right. I know my Firefly brothers and sisters, you're going to be mad at me. But, look. And my Gibson brothers and sisters and Fender and Paul Reed Smith and Jackson. I know you're all going to be mad at me, but I had to do it. Now I'm going to tell you a little story. I'll make it short and sweet. I have another Schecter. I have one of the original Schecter, I think it's an Omen 007. I think that's correct. And I picked it up from a guy, reasonable, because he wanted another guitar that I had. I got the guitar and some cash for a guitar that I had. He wanted it. Wouldn't leave me alone, so. And I haven't put that guitar back together yet. As a matter of fact, I just got finished painting it, so. I'll proceed with it once I finished a little bit of inlay work that I have to do on it. But anyway, so I seen this guitar. Now, finding these brand new, you know, I don't see a whole lot of new ones, which is kind of odd. But when I seen it, it appealed to me. And I bought it. And I know you're going to think this is crazy because of its looks. I didn't buy it for any other reason. I mean, I could do anything to the guitar and make it work. You know, I could fine-tune the whole thing. That's not the issue here. The thing about it was, I know how much it cost to buy wood that's book matching that looks this good. And it's, you know, almost the price of the guitar by the time you get done working it. So here it is. Let's take a peeky-weeky. Because I'm one-handing it. Let's take it out of the box. There's some Allen wrenches here. Looks like Allen wrenches and whammy bar. I'm going to let you all know ahead of time I'm not going to be doing a guitar demo today. I'll do another video for you guys so you can hear it. I'm just not into it today. Not into playing. But I know you guys like to hear people play. I'm not a great guitar player, so I'm a rhythm guitar player. Oh, sweet Jesus. Wait until you guys see this. Oh, yeah, baby. You ready? Here we go. Look at that. Good God. Look at that top, guys. Look at that. What a beautiful burl top. Now, this is a real burl top, too. This ain't no veneer. It's a real burl top. And how you know that, as you can see that it's carved, right? It is super nice. Now, these, I don't know if you know too much about Schecters. This is a Schecter Omen Elite. I'll tell you a little bit about them. Schecter, back before they were actually got into making guitars, they actually made pickups. I don't know if most people know that or not, but so the pickups that they put in these are proprietary pickups. Now, even though this is actually made overseas in Indonesia, all the specs are Schecter specs to these pickups, to the best of my knowledge. And they are super versatile pickups, meaning great for shredding, great for rock and roll, you know, even country music and jazz. I mean, these are really versatile guitars. I mean, and I think a lot of it has to do with the type of potentiometers they use and the voicing of the pickups. You know, they really got it to a science. Floyd Rose tremolo system. There you go. Floyd Rose. Now, I know a lot of people don't like the Floyd Roses because dickering around with them, you know, they're they're tricky. But a lot of it is once you get it set, you know, once you get it set and you get your strings stretched out, you know, you're pretty much good to go. The biggest thing that I would tell people when you're doing Floyd Roses is to make sure you buy really, really good strings, right? Strings that'll last you a while. Because, you know, getting in here and playing around with it and getting it fine-tuned, it can be a headache. It really can. So, and a lot of it, you know, is, like I said, stretching it. But Floyd Rose, they work really good once you get them set. Has volume and tone, and the thing that I seen that was different about this guitar is it has these rubber push-on grommets on it, so for speed dialing. 5-way selector switch, which is a little bit different because this doesn't have coil tap, right? Or split. But it does. So in the forward position, it's a full humbucker. Pull it back one, it splits these, right? So now it's splitting them. When you get one more in what I would call the third position, it's both pickups. Fourth position, it's splitting these. And then the fifth position, it's your bridge pickup. It has extra jumbo frets on it. Nickel silver frets on it. The fret job isn't like a Firefly, you know, but by no means is it catching or grabbing me any. If I wanted them bald end, I suppose I can do that. But and there's the matching headstock. There's your locking nut and your crossbar. It has a football style steel input jack cover. And what I like about this one, I noticed there was something different about this than I've seen on some of them. And I'll show you. And that's a black back. If you've seen a lot of the Schecters, I seen a couple, but not a whole lot of them with a black back. You see a lot of them either with a translucent back, or a red back, or a reddish back, or a brownish back, but the black, I only seen a couple. And so I seen it and I said, man, I gotta have it. It did a really nice job with the belly cut and the contour for reaching the upper bout here. I mean, they did a really nice job. Yeah, so access is really nice. It's a pretty thin body. Doesn't weigh that much, probably about maybe 6.5, 7 pounds maybe. And the neck, I would say that the neck is maybe a medium C profile. I don't know. It's like, I mean, it kind of feels like my Paul Reed Smith, my McCarty. Almost like that. I think it's 14-inch radius. Has a rosewood fingerboard, which is a really nice fingerboard. And, well, it's got some nice side markers on it. And some mother of toilet seat inlay. Pretty nice. I think these are their proprietary machine heads. Honey ball strings. Cool. And crafted in Indonesia. But really nice. Tray spring system in the back. Been inspected. Yeah, overall, I think it's a nice looking guitar. Really nice. I mean, I don't know how it's showing up for you guys until I see the video later, but it is really nice in person. Yeah, super nice looking guitar. I'm pretty impressed. Now, the only thing that can throw some people off is where these two pieces meet together, but they don't bother me now. Looks really nice. I think you did a nice job. I just really like the looks of it. Like I said, this is only my second Schecter, but many years ago, back in the 90s, I had a chance to buy one of the first production models of a guitar that Schecter made. They had 25 of them, and I passed it up at the time because I really, back then I was more of a Chauvel Jackson kind of guy. You know, I really liked the Chauvel Jacksons back then. And of course, I've always been a Fender guy and Gibson guy and Paul Reed Smith guy. But I thought, you know, this year I needed to do something a little different. And so I got $100 off of the regular price of the guitar, of its retail price. And I thought, man, well, it's time to buy. It's time to buy it. You know, there's some good deals out there today. And, you know, I was debating on what I wanted to buy. Because generally, you know, I keep everything within a certain budget. And I pay for it throughout, you know, the year. Throughout 12 months. So that way it doesn't hit me so hard. And then throughout the year, you know, I get good deals. I buy, you know, like Firefly guitars and stuff like that. You know, when it hits me, or there's a good sale, or I can get a rebate or something like that. But this year I just decided to get a Schecter. Something that, you know, really isn't in my wheelhouse. You won't find but maybe 2 other guitars in my collection with Floyd Roses. Only because I'm like everybody else. Even though I know how to set them up, they're just finicky, right? You know, it takes you about an hour of fiddly farting around, you know, to set up that tremolo system. And it's just that's just the nature of the beast. Sometimes it goes quicker. You know, it really depends. But I'd say 7 out of 10 times you're gonna have to be fiddly farting around with it. But yeah, I think it's a nice guitar. Looks nice. I think I think that's a popular burl top with a mahogany body. And I'm not sure about the neck. If it's, I really didn't read up on it, but I would assume that it's probably a mahogany neck. It kind of doesn't feel like it, But, and I know that sounds crazy, it could be maple. I'm not sure. There's a bolt on it, might be. But irregardless. And what I liked it, another thing that I liked that they did when they painted it black, you can see the grain. See that? And I tell you what, you'd be hard. It's a 3-piece body. I can see it. It's a 3-piece body. 3-piece body. Really nice. I mean, that neck, they did. That's smooth. That's really, really smooth. It's a satin finish, so it doesn't feel sticky. Yeah, I'm overly impressed. I mean, like I said, I'm not a Schecter guy, but I think I owed it to Schecter to buy one of their guitars, and it looked really cool. And you know, I don't have very many problems coming out of Indonesia. I think that the luthiers over there do a really good job. You know, my hat's always off to them. I've talked to some guys over the phone in the past who do business over there in Indonesia, and they say they're great people, really nice to work with. And that really makes a difference when you know, in a production facility of any type, you know, that the atmosphere is, you know, a place where people really want to work. It makes a difference. And you can tell that by the quality of the instruments that they're putting out. So there you have it. The Schecter Omen Elite. Really nice. I think they make this in a hardtail too. You know, like the hip shot style hardtail. They make it in that style too. But there wasn't nothing like this top that I seen. There was only 3 guitars, believe it or not, in a big place that I bought it. I looked at a couple of places, and there was only 3 that I seen in 2 major companies. And then I seen this one, and I was like, man, if I don't get it, I'm going to be kicking myself in the rear, because, you know, I'm all about the looks of a guitar too. I'm not just about the playability, because that part I can take care of. I mean, within reason, you know. But for the value of what it is, I thought it was reasonable in how it looks. And we'll see how it sounds. Like I said, I've played Schecters before, and they have a very unique sound, you know. They're very versatile. That bridge pickup is a hot pickup, I'll tell you that. And that's what I like, unique, you know. I mean, the thing about buying guitars or collecting guitars, you know, it's important that all your guitars don't sound the same. Can you buy one guitar and do it all? Yeah, you could probably buy a Strat, or you could buy a Telecaster, you know, and you could pretty much get it all done. You know, you could buy you could probably get a Telecaster with a humbucker and, you know, a lipstick and a single coil. You could configure a Telecaster like that, or a Stratocaster like that, and you pretty much get it all done. Pretty much. Not everything, right? You might need to be honest, you might need 3 guitars. A Stratocaster, Telecaster, and Les Paul. That's to be honest. I mean, but you could get it all done with one guitar. Me, I believe that every guitar is its own beast. I believe that each guitar is different. The way that the wood is, the way that the grains are. I mean, it all can make a difference. It really can. You know, I've seen 2 guitars that look exactly the same and didn't play exactly the same. So, you know, when you're out shopping for guitars, remember, play them all. Don't, you know, if you're into just the sound of a guitar, play them all. You know, sometimes the beat guitar that you get at the yard sale for $100 or $200 might be the best playing guitar that you'll ever have in your life. And then again, it could be the extreme. You might have to pick up that $7,000 guitar. Not because it costs $7,000, because something in it, the way it looks or the way it plays, you know, it vibes with you. That's really what it comes down to. And in this case, it was about looks. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I bought it because of its looks. And I'm happy about it. And that's really all that matters. Alright guys, take care. God bless. I'll be doing another video of me playing it, but I'm going to stretch these strings out and make sure that the Floyd Rose bridge is set up, ready to rock and roll. Adjust those fret nibs on the ends a little bit. I mean, they're not going to cut me, you know, but I just like that rolled edge. You know, I like that rounded over edge. So I'll take and tape it all off and round them all off. I'll put a high buff on, polish on them frets and treat the fingerboard and should be good to go. Alright guys, take care. Shoot me a like if you would please, or comment. Try to be nice to me. You know, don't be hurtful. Alright, take care. God bless. Pastor Bob. And I'm out of here. See ya.